looks like we're going.
Alrighty, folks.
Gonna be on the inside.
Welcome. Welcome to all of you who are watching live on twitch.tv/John A. Theodore. And for those of you who are tuning in for the uploaded video to YouTube, youtube.com/G/C/John Theodore. Thanks so much for tuning in. Like what you see, please follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and throw a big thumbs up. Like the video on YouTube. All that stuff helps me out. Going to be starting 5th in the number 8 car here at Dover. This is a B Fixed Xfinity Series race. 50 laps. Should be a good one. The Twitch viewers have their bets going. Marcio and Gasometers both betting top 5, so hopefully I have a good clean race and don't let them down. Leaders away. Driving it down, holding 5th place for right now. Good run off too. Intense battle for 3rd going on there. First place is run away from the rest of the field for right now. He's got a little bit of a gap. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are all knotted up. And then there's a little gap back to me in 5th. And I've got a little bit of a buffer to 6th place. Couldn't quite get down to the bottom like I wanted 2 and 3 there. But my line wasn't too bad. Trying to take care of my tires right now.
4.3. Good luck. That's your quickest today. The guy behind has just done a 24.4.
Let's see if we can cut the margin down a little bit to these guys up in front of us.
The car ahead has just done a 24.2. That was a 24.4.
Just kind of taking it easy, not driving over our head or anything like that, taking care of our stuff. I'm in 5th, no real pressure out back, and keeping contact with the front 4. Uh-oh. 6 car looks like hit the wall there coming off of 4. Doubt he did too much damage there. Oh, and the 7 clipped the apron. That really got him sideways and broke his momentum coming off of turn 2. That'll get your attention every time.
P5.
All that has kind of combined to me being able to run these guys down a little bit. Those little slips and mistakes add up. Try to put a complete race together where you hit your marks and don't make those mistakes for an entire race.
Come on, stay focused.
It can be a pretty challenging thing to try to do. Lap times aren't falling off that much, I don't think. I'm still staying right with these guys.
The gap to Darling ahead is increasing. It's now 0.5.
Oh, and he's got a fender up to the inside of the 6. Battle for 3rd. And he makes the pass. That was well executed there by the 7. Puts us right on the bumper of the 6 now.
The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds.
Looks like Mike Bruno's worked his way up to 7th already. I think he qualified 8th or 9th, wasn't it? Maybe 8th, so he's only gained 1 spot.
P5.
Good battle going on for the lead up there. Trying to get right up to the 6 and maybe get a move. Be good to get 1 spot up to 4th if we can. Still haven't figured out exactly how to hook the bottom properly and really get the power down, especially coming off of 4. Oh! I don't know if that was contact with the leaders or what happened there. But we've got a lead change. Lance Gomez to first. Jagger was all kinds of squirrely, and now he's going to lose second place.
You've just done a 25.1.
Unless he can find a way to keep the momentum coming off of turn 2. It's really risky business when you're fighting if you fight too hard for position here at Dover. First off, running side by side really slows you down here, and you need all that space coming off the corner. Jagger able to hold second, and now 7 might lose third again to the 6. Good racing. We're hanging just back from this, ready to pounce should the opportunity present itself. Looked like the 7 was tracking a little bit sideways there. Now it looks like he's almost getting into the bumper of the 6. He's got a big run off 4. Taking a higher approach into 1. Trying to get a run off of 2. Didn't work that time. Gonna try it again through 3. See if I can clip my apex correctly this time off 4. Oh, and the 7's lost it. And he's down into the inside wall. That moves us up into 4th. No caution. Got my sights set now on the top 3. Didn't get through 4. That was kind of a indecisive line that I took through 3 and 4. Really didn't hit my marks or my apex correctly there. That was a better one through turn 2. So hard to keep the power down coming off of these corners.
0.6. That last lap was at 25.5.
Know that the 6 has a little bit of damage, nothing too severe, but I know that he did touch the wall. Lance is just driven away. He's opened up a pretty good lead.
That lap was at 25.6.
Hey Byram, how's it going? Appreciate the confidence, betting top 5. That's what I like to see. Ooh. Loose coming off of turn 4.
That was
We're 20 laps in already, just 30 to go. Seven's reeled me back in. I'm going to start getting a little bit more aggressive here and try to improve my lap times a little bit.
P4, you've just done a 25.7.
Because they've been falling off a little bit too much. I've been trying to go easy on the tires, but maybe a little bit too conservative so far through this one. I think I was doing better when I was having a higher entry into the corners. That seemed to give me a better run off. 7's going to take the advantage and try to go inside.
Hold your line, they're inside.
And I'm able to hold him off coming off the corner. And it's a good thing because there's the caution.
I'm thinking we're going to want to stay out here, but I'll leave that up to you.
No, I do not want to stay out.
Line up behind the 6.
4 tires. Caution came out kind of perfectly timed. It's going to be basically right at halfway.
Behind is now 1.0.
That was a good green flag run there. Never plugged the channel at the start. That was a good green flag run, guys. Nice job. Yeah, it's been good, been clean. Good racing up front here.
Pit road.
Aly Osman has worked his way up to the 6th spot already. Not surprising. I've raced with Aly for a long time. He's fast. And I know that he either didn't qualify or missed his qualifying attempt, but he has been charging through the field so far. So I'll take this opportunity. If you guys don't follow me on Twitch, please go ahead and hit that heart icon. That way you can get notifications about when I go live. Of course, you know, obviously do that assuming that you like the broadcast and what you're seeing here. Put rights on, put lefts on, no fuel, no tear off.
That's it, go!
12.8 seconds, that's a pretty good stop.
All clear, push now.
Beat the 7 out, barely. So I held the 4th spot. That was close there for the 4th position.
Come line up behind the 5.
Let's see. Right front 82, right rear 92. So I was saving my right rear a little bit better than Aly was, which means... Yeah, I know, Mike Bruno's usually up there. I don't know what happened to him. He apparently he was caught up in that wreck or something, because he's lapped in 20th place. He was up there.
Okay, John, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Don't know what happened to him at all. Scott Patton with a 91.93.
You're
Wow.
reeling. Jones in. The gap is now 0.4 P4.
All right. So I can maybe be a little bit more aggressive. Aly, I'm right where you were. I had a 82 and a 92. So let's see. We're going to be restarting outside outside row 2 when this thing gets back green. Yeah, Mike Bruno's usually way up there. Something, he got involved in a wreck or something. Like I said, it's really tough to pass. It's really, really, really tight racing quarters. Gonna restart on the outside. Driving it down into turn 1 on this restart's going to be tricky. You want to get down to the inside. The inside line has a huge advantage on the restart.
Give me a quick radio check, please.
Not an unbeatable one, but
That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
Turn 3. Do one more time. I got a big TV.
inside line's definitely preferred early.
Gonna be on the outside. Trying to make
Dover's a fun track though, because you really can fight back on the outside. Corner exit matters so much that if you get it hooked up right, the outside line can get really good corner exit speed.
All right, John, the next car is Jones.
Oh, stretch my back out a little bit. Get loosened up, get ready for this restart. Hope no one spins the tires and causes a big wreck. We're going to have to fight for this top 5 if we're going to hold it. We got a lot of fast drivers around us that we're going to need to hold off.
I better get them elbows out. Go like hell.
Need to think about playing offense more than defense if I want to get a good finish today.
you right now.
Really, man.
6 car, big.
Caution's out. Not
Oh, there we go. Just what I thought.
Earl, you sure
Someone
you
got in
your
trouble
release
spinning the
mark
tires
back
on that
to the
restart.
road?
So we're going to have to do it again, and we'll have even less laps now. Aly got a good jump on the 7 though, so he's moved up into 5th spot. Been having some rough luck at Dover, Daniel. That's too bad. Yeah, I've noticed how it really comes in waves.
That was
You can get a streak of good races and then a string of real bad luck.
Don't line up behind at 6.
Some days the force is just not strong with you.
Pit road is open.
Gap to Osman behind is now.
He's going to chew up another 4 or 5 laps. Who all ended up getting involved in that one? Oh, the national races at Martinsville? Yeah, Martinsville's been really tough. I managed to get a couple good races there yesterday, but it's real tricky. You get a lot of contact at Martinsville. Folks get super aggressive with their dive bombs and stuff. Lap cars don't give room or get out of the way.
Have a free pass coming on the outside.
Look at that, Mike Bruno getting a lap back. Don't know how bad his car's messed up, but he should be back on the lead lap now. So we'll see where he's able to work his way up to. Gonna be 2 to green when we come back this time by. So we'll get the restart with 19 laps to go.
Okay, John, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 0.6.
Not gonna need to take care of the tires too much at this point. It's basically a sprint race. Just go out there and try to get everything you got.
Gotta go by me,
Heads up,
13.
there's a car rejoining.
Always a good idea to stagger when you're pacing under yellow, just in case the guy up in front of you unexpectedly checks up. You're already in a lane where you can slide past him a little bit. And it's also not a bad idea to practice, you know, coasting and conserving fuel. Always something that I do under caution in NIS. Just letting the thing roll. 6 will go back by.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Jones.
Looks like we're going to have 18 laps to go because we didn't get 2 to green last time by. Not going to pit. That's for sure. Fourth and last national race this week was crappy. It was running 7th. Someone spun out. When you hit him, he flipped and blew up. Oh, ouch. 15th place finish. That's too bad.
Come around to 4.
Yeah, my last couple of National Series races, yesterday I got a 6th and a 4th place finish, so I finally got a top 5. That was the first top 5 I had gotten all week. So that felt pretty good. Hoping to get another top 5 here at Dover. And get some good points, which I could really use in the Xfinity Series, in the B Fixed standings. All right, Alright, this is going to be one to green. See if, and we're going to see if anyone's got anything for Lance here on this final run. I don't know if this is going to be the final run either. It could well be another caution.
Okay, John, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Let's see, we've got... How many we got on lead lap right now? 18.
Looks like you're going to be on the
That was
outside, but you're right over there tonight.
122.3.
18 cars on the lead lap. That's still a lot.
Focus.
So there are definitely enough cars that we could have some more calamity in this race. Hey, Hints, how's it going, man? You done any racing today? Hopefully this thing gets finished where we can pop over to do a National Series race at Martinsville. Want to get another crack at that. Now we've got the 5 restarting in front of us. I think it was the 6 that was in second place on that last restart. Same
Really
deal
good
as
job,
before,
man.
just
Look
wait
over
for
another truck real
that. Wait and see when that 2 car wants to go. And try to beat them down into turn 1. Controlling that wheel spin is crazy.
Last lap was at 120.0.
Aly, oh jeez. Dang it.
Okay, John, the next car is Osman.
Oh man. Aly really checked up and then that just boxed me up badly.
He's still there.
Got some pretty bad front end damage. Doesn't seem like it's got engine damage, but that really boxed us up. Dang it. Always something, man. I don't know why they checked up so bad going into 1 there. It's frustrating. Just couldn't get hooked up correctly
You've just done a 24.6.
on the restart. Slid down, was going to be fine on the inside line, and I don't know why the inside line checked up so bad there. I don't know if the 6 couldn't get going or what happened, but Aly just hit the brakes right in front of me and I couldn't stop. That probably does it for our top 5. That ruined our entire race right there. Car's not going to have anywhere near the speed. It's really hurt. See if we can get back and maybe salvage a top 10. Son of a gun, man. All week this week it feels like I'm just... I can't get it. Anytime that I'm running well, something happens. And the races that go clean are the ones where I'm not running well. Hey Arsenal, how's it going? Yeah, I know. Just happens that way sometimes. Might be able to get this 3 car. Looks like he's got some damage too, so. He's got a Twitch channel too. Oleski. Son of a gun. Yeah, I know, Mike. And that's what I was doing. I was just trying to survive. I wasn't trying to make any moves. They boxed up in front of me. Thing is, you do have to try to make moves because the restarts, those are the positions that can be the easiest to get. And a lot of times when you're just in survival mode, that gets you into more trouble than anything else.
The gap behind is now 0.8. You've just done a 25.0.
Weird thing was we got through the restart fine. It was going down into turn 1. I have no idea why they were on the brakes like that. But
outside.
That just sucked.
Still there. Clear high.
Back to 11th.
P11.
See if we can run down the next guy. Just don't know how bad the car's hurt. Doesn't seem to be too bad. We're running 25s.
That was
We were running 24 6s and 7s, so yeah, it's lost about a half second. This race will not be good for my safety rating. Had the 4X from that restart incident, and then also got 4X from that nonsense that happened with the qualifying, where the car didn't reset properly.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
Running basically exactly the same speed right now as this guy in the 10. Not going to get another caution to try to get anything repaired. Too bad the caution didn't come out when that happened. It would have been nice to get things repaired, but that's not the way it worked. At least we were able to recover and kind of minimize the damage from that. If we have time after this one, before the next one starts, we'll go back and look at the replay. See if we can figure anything out as to what happened there. They do think so. They do count. But they only count for half, so they don't count as severely as the X's that you get in the race. So this is going to be calculated basically as if I had done a 6X in the race. Ought to be about a push at the end of the day. Shouldn't hurt my safety rating too much. Practice before the race counts. Open practice sessions don't count. Time trial does count though.
2 laps remaining.
So, you know, that little 3-minute practice session that you get before qualifying starts, those X's count. So always be aware of that. You see a lot of guys just going crazy and wrecking like nuts, and those X's will add up.
P11, 1 more to go. That last lap was a 25.7.
Here we go. We're just going to hold this spot on the last corner.
P11, okay, we're done.
All right. That's too bad. We had a much better race going than the finish that we got there. Oh well. Let's haul it around and get stopped in the pit stall. Yeah, nice win, Lance. Good job, man. It's doing his burnouts.
Tires are great. There wasn't any issues with them at all.
I just didn't expect him to check up like that going down into one. Let's see if we can wind it back and find out what caused that mess. So Aly goes to the inside. It looks he gets into the 6. The 6 looks like was just slow. Yeah. 6 was just a little bit slow going into 1 and checked everyone up. All good, man. Yeah, exactly. X's after the race count until everyone has crossed the finish line. Once everyone's crossed the line, then it doesn't count any more X's after that point.